Well, okay. So in one of the chapters we talk about kind of having a culture dashboard. Like, how can you tell if the culture is starting to dominate your family? So what I want to ask you guys about is just to comment on some of the what we did about just media in our family as you guys were growing up. Just like TV, iPods, computers, just stuff like that. So did you feel really deprived that you didn't get to watch much TV?
I remember we would find time to do other things than making time to watch TV, because we just didn't value that as a priority.
But I think because we didn't watch all the TV, we had big imagination, I think, and we did a lot of reading, and I don't know, we read a lot of Nancy Drew.
Boxcar Kids? Yeah, invite friends over instead of watching TV, then we'd go outside and play.
So what about music? So you guys finally got an iPods and stuff when you were like, what, 16 or 17?
I don't know, I think I worked at lifeguard all summer.
After you earned it, yeah.
Like.
And then even when you got your, remember you had your CD players before you had your iPod, you could listen to CDs. You couldn't just like put your headphones on and listen to stuff all day. And
like when we're all together, then someone can't just be off in their own, their own little world.
So a bunch of your friends had phones or...
Yeah, but their families were awkward together. Like, because when you have an awkward moment, you can just go into your own world. And while we didn't like it at the time, and I wouldn't necessarily do it again, it definitely forced us to be not an awkward family, I guess, together, and to learn how to talk about things.
And then in the internet, once you finally got email, and once internet, we always had like rules how much time you could watch or be on it a day and that kind of thing. So did you feel deprived that you didn't get to have a TV in your room growing up your whole life?
I did.
I did, definitely.
Like, all my friends had the TV, and the best thing, just watch movies in your bed at night. And
so imagine you you're talking to a parent who just read and they realize their whole family is like media crazy, and they're about to have a conversation with some of their kids on how this is not too good. Do you have any advice? Like, what would, if you were a parent, how would you break it to them that, hey, we need to change how much we're watching and how much we're listening?
I know what I would say first.
What?
I would say, like, to the parent, like, ask yourself how much you're watching, because you're being the example.
Oh.
And like, are you being creative, and are you setting the pace for what you want your kid to be like?
That anyone who's deeply immersed in their media, it doesn't feel good for someone to be like, hey, stop. Like when you're in the middle of like a really good movie, it's almost, and then someone's like, hey, come do this or come do that. You're like, no, I just want to watch it. And it's like you realize that even if you're all by yourself, you're watching this movie, and I know. But it's like life is waiting for you on the other side.
Yeah. The thing is that you've kind of got to do that weaning process and have an alternative, because otherwise you're going to be like, I need media, and because media is so addicting. Like,
it's like drugs.
Like chocolate is for me.